Why does a cat panic at running
It's
water,
okay,
the
sweetie.
bathtub, or
You're
even
all right.
a wet hand? As
I've
if something
got you.
harmless suddenly feels deeply wrong.
It's all
Many
right,
owners
sweetie.
see that reaction
Just a little wipe.
and assume cats simply
No,
hate being clean.
just the cloth.
But the real reason
said no.
is much more physical,
Oh,
emotional,
hey,
and
it's okay.
instinctive. For a cat,
Hiss.
water is not just water, because the moment fur gets soaked,
What's
the whole
wrong?
body feels heavier, stranger, colder, and harder
Oh,
to manage.
darling.
A cat depends
It's
on light
okay.
movement and quick balance. So when
Meow.
wet fur drags
It's all
against the
right,
body,
sweetie.
that normal
Here,
sense
let's
of
get you
control
dry.
weakens. What feels like a small splash to us can feel like a sudden body change to them, and that change immediately creates tension. Cats are extremely sensitive to touch, temperature, and texture, so water often feels invasive long before it
sorry,
ever
little
becomes
one.
truly
It's okay.
dangerous. Even the sound of
Meow.
water matters, because dripping, rushing, or splashing can signal sudden
Looks
movement
like someone's
nearby,
found the bath
and
again.
cats naturally
Don't
distrust
worry, it's all right.
unpredictable sensory events. That is why some cats freeze at the sink, stare at the shower, or retreat the instant they hear water running. They are not being
Oh,
dramatic,
hey,
stubborn,
you got wet
or
feet.
spoiled in that moment, because their
Meow.
body is reacting
Don't worry, here,
before
let's
calm
dry them
reasoning
off.
has any chance. A dry cat feels organized, quick, and in command of every small movement. But a wet cat often feels awkward, exposed, and uncertain. When fur clumps together with moisture, air stops moving through it the same way.
Don't
and the
worry,
coat no
sweetie, it's
longer
just a
feels
little water.
familiar. That
Oof.
unfamiliar
It's
feeling
warm. Come
matters
here, it's just
more
for a
than many
second.
people
Meow.
realize, because
Good
cats
kitty,
find
it's
safety
okay.
in body patterns
right,
that remain
ready?
stable,
It's bath
predictable,
time.
and easy to read. The second those patterns
wrong?
change,
Are
the
you
cat
looking for
starts
something?
scanning for risk, even when the owner is only trying to help. From the cat's perspective, water can interrupt grooming comfort, temperature
There,
control,
sweetie.
movement
You're all wrapped
confidence,
up now,
and even the
and you'll be
simple
warm
feeling
again.
of being self-contained.
baby, you're
Cats
so
also
brave.
prefer choosing how their body is touched. So forced water contact can feel like losing control all at once. That loss of control is often the most frightening part, especially in bathrooms where slippery surfaces already make the body feel less secure. A bathtub may look ordinary to us, but to many cats it feels echoing, unstable, and full of sensory warning signs. The floor may be smooth,
All right, just a little
the walls
water.
closed,
It's okay.
the sounds
See?
amplified, and the
for
smell
cleaning.
unfamiliar, which builds stress before bathing
It's bath
even
time,
begins.
sweetheart.
So when a cat bolts at
Meow.
the side of the tub, and it may already
Just
be
need to get the
responding to the
water
whole
ready.
environment, many cats also
It's just for
dislike how
you,
cold
sweetie.
water feels
It's
at first
okay.
contact, especially
Come here,
because their
kitty.
skin and
I know,
coat
it's
notice
just
temperature
water.
shifts very quickly.
Oh,
If the room
sweetie.
is cool,
It's
the
okay.
discomfort
It's
becomes
just
stronger,
water.
and the cat can connect that chilled
Here,
feeling
this
with
towel
the
is
entire
warm.
bathing
It's okay, little one,
experience.
just a damp
That memory
cloth.
matters
Meow.
because cats
Just
learn
sniff if you'd
powerfully
like.
through repeated
Meow.
body
That's
experiences,
fine, we don't
not
have
just
to.
through what humans
It's all
intend
right,
during
sweetie.
those moments.
It's
If
just
early
a little
contact
water.
with water felt rough,
Take your time.
loud, cold, or forced, the cat may store the event as something threatening. Later, even a faucet sound or a damp towel can trigger the same defensive expectation, because memory begins warning the body early. This is why some cats react before they are actually wet, as though the fear begins several steps
Not
ahead.
yet. It's
They are
okay.
not only responding
Just checking
to the
the
water
temperature
itself,
first.
but to the prediction
Oh,
of
you are
discomfort,
already scared, aren't
restraint,
you?
and sudden
It's
body
okay, little one.
confusion. A
Just
cat
a
who was
gentle
never
touch.
gently introduced to water as a
Meow.
kitten may
That's
find it
it, you're doing
especially
so
alarming
well.
later in life.
It's okay,
Without
little
early
one.
neutral
It's just a soft
exposure,
cloth.
water stays in
You're
the
doing so
category
well.
of strange
We can take our
experiences,
time.
and
Just look
strange
at it.
experiences often
Come here,
activate
honey,
a
it's just a
cautious
bath.
survival response. If bathing only happens during stressful events,
No, please
like
no.
illness, dirt emergencies,
Here, sweetie.
or forceful
Don't be
handling,
scared.
that link becomes even
Hiss.
stronger. The cat
It's
stops
okay,
seeing
I
water as a
understand.
rare sensation
sweetie,
and starts
calm
seeing
down.
it
It's
as
all
a
right.
warning
Calm
that
down,
something
please.
unwanted follows.
Meow.
That is
I've
also
got
why
you.
owner
Mew, I'm so
behavior changes
sorry.
everything,
Mew.
because the
You
cat
shouldn't
is
have done
constantly
that.
reading the owner's speed,
Why do you
pressure,
always have to be
and
so
emotional
difficult?
tone. When the owner approaches
I'm
calmly,
sorry.
moves slowly,
It's okay,
and
little
allows
guy.
distance, the cat can remain watchful without instantly tipping into panic. But when the owner
Hiss,
grabs
Yowl.
quickly,
Hold still,
blocks
just a
escape,
little bit longer.
or rushes
It's
the
almost
process,
over.
the cat learns that water
know, I'm
removes all
sorry.
choice.
Just
Once
breathe.
choice
It'll be okay.
disappears, trust weakens, and the
I'm
cat
just here
begins
to help.
defending itself long before any
It's
actual
okay.
washing has started. Some cats may scratch, cry, twist,
Okay, here
or
we go.
flee,
No,
not
I
because
don't
they
want
want
it.
conflict,
Just
but
hold
because
still.
escape feels urgently
away.
necessary. From their perspective,
Stop it.
resistance is
Stop
not
fighting.
misbehavior.
All
It is an
right,
attempt
just a
to
little
recover
dab.
safety,
No standing
distance,
water, see?
and control over the body. That is
Almost
why
done, my
punishment
little
after
friend.
bath panic usually makes the fear worse, instead of teaching calm behavior for next time. The cat does not learn that water is safe. It learns that water predicts restraint, confusion, and the owner's displeasure. Even loving owners accidentally strengthen this fear when they hold
You're
the
doing
cat
so
too
well,
tightly,
kitty.
thinking
Just a little
stronger
rest, it's
control
okay.
will create faster
Neuro.
success.
That's
In
it,
reality,
sweetie. Just settle
too
down.
much restraint confirms the cat's worst expectation, that water comes with helplessness and no way out. Some cats tolerate damp cloths better than baths because the sensation is lighter, warmer, and easier to process in stages. A warm cloth does not flood the coat, overwhelm the senses, or create the same trapped feeling as standing water.
Oh,
That
come on,
smaller
not again.
experience gives the body a better chance to stay organized,
I'm sorry,
which
okay?
means fear
Please
does
don't
not
be
spike
scared.
as quickly. The goal is not making the cat love water overnight, because that expectation usually ignores how deep the discomfort runs.
Come
The
here,
real
kitty,
goal
don't be shy.
is helping the cat feel predictable safety around cleaning, so the experience
Stay
stops
back.
feeling like sudden danger.
All right, my sweet
That
friend.
begins by
Everything's
respecting the
ready.
cat's pace
Just take a deep
instead
breath.
of forcing immediate contact with a sink, shower, or
All
full
right there,
bathtub.
my brave little one.
Sometimes the
Just
first
a
step
few
is
more
simply letting the
moments.
cat
You're doing
investigate
so
an empty
well.
tub without
Almost
water,
done.
pressure, or human urgency nearby. That quiet exploration teaches the environment first, so the space stops feeling like a mysterious place
All
where
right there,
control
that's it.
disappears.
All done
Another
now,
gentle
safe and
step
sound.
is allowing
Now
the cat to
relax,
hear
okay?
soft water sounds from a distance while remaining
It's okay,
completely
little
free.
friend.
When
We can
nothing
try this
bad
instead.
follows the sound,
Look,
the cat
it's not
slowly
bad.
learns
Just
that
a little
water noise
brush and some
alone
fresh
does not
scent.
always signal
Meow.
threat. The owner's body language matters during this stage because calm hands and patient pauses tell the cat there is no trap. If the owner hovers, corners, or insists
I wanted
on
to make sure
contact
that was
too
okay
soon,
with you.
the lesson changes from curiosity back to alarm. A better rhythm is brief exposure, then retreat, so the cat discovers that discomfort can rise without becoming overwhelming.
I've been comparing
that
you to other
pattern
cats,
teaches
but you're
recovery,
you.
and recovery
I'm
is one of the
sorry.
most
I'll
important
change how I care for
ingredients
you.
in changing fearful associations over time. When actual cleaning is necessary, warmth matters greatly, because cold air and cold water intensify the cat's feeling of
You're
vulnerability.
doing so
A warm
well.
room, gentle
Safe
handling,
and warm now.
and quick, organized steps reduce how long the cat stays in that
this is the dry
uncomfortable
one.
sensory state.
That is
Preparation
still
helps
too
too,
much water.
because searching for
I know,
supplies
it's just a
mid-bath
little bit.
creates extra
You
waiting,
know, some
extra
cats
noise,
actually enjoy water.
and extra
I
confusion
never realized it
for
was
the
about
cat.
familiarity,
If towels,
not fear.
wipes, and
I love
shampoo
you,
are
little
ready
one.
beforehand, the owner can finish faster and keep the environment calmer. For some cats, full bathing may never be the best routine, and that does not
You've
mean
got
the
this,
owner
sweetie.
failed. It simply
It's
means
okay.
this cat's sensory system and past experiences
Meow.
make alternative cleaning methods
Oh,
kinder
no.
and
Did you
more
step in
realistic.
something
Cat
wet?
safe wipes,
Come here,
spot
let me dry
cleaning,
your paws.
or dry shampoo can sometimes protect hygiene without triggering the intense fear that water causes. That approach respects the animal in front of you, instead of forcing an ideal routine borrowed from other pets. Cats are not small dogs emotionally, and many care mistakes
See,
happen
honey,
when owners
this is just
expect the
damp.
same
It won't
comfort with
hurt.
bathing.
Kisses
A dog
softly.
may shake
Oh, I
off
see.
wetness
Okay, this one
and move
instead.
on
Much
quickly,
better.
but a cat
Meow
often stays
softly.
bothered by that
No,
feeling
you're not
longer
getting out of
because
this.
cats groom
It's
so
time.
precisely. They notice tiny body
Monroe?
changes
Stay
that humans
still.
easily dismiss as minor or temporary discomfort. To us, wet fur dries eventually, but to the cat, the loss of normal
doing
body
so
feedback
well, kitty.
begins
Just a little
immediately.
further.
That mismatch explains why
That's
owners
it,
may
sweetheart.
underestimate the
I'm
fear,
right here.
while the cat feels its entire comfort system has
okay,
been
little one.
disrupted. Some
We're just
breeds and
gonna take it
individual
slow.
cats do tolerate water better,
sorry.
but even then, comfort
okay,
usually
little one.
comes from
It's just
familiarity
water.
and gentle
You're safe
exposure.
now.
It is not proof that fearful cats are difficult, because each cat brings different sensitivity, memory, and tolerance to the experience. Older cats may react more strongly if they already feel
Come
stiff,
on, you have to do
vulnerable,
this.
or less stable in slippery spaces.
No.
Aging changes confidence,
no.
so anything that reduces balance or body ease can feel more threatening than it once did. Cats with painful memories can also react to water
Okay.
like a warning
Sorry,
before their
little one.
mind fully
I'll put this
understands the
down.
present. That is why patience works better than confrontation,
I'm
because
sorry,
fear
friend.
softens
I
through
didn't mean
safety,
to scare
not through
you.
repeated, overwhelming exposure.
Meow.
If the owner becomes the source of calm
You're doing
guidance,
so
water
well.
slowly stops
Just a
feeling
quick
like an
wipe.
unpredictable
That's
enemy
it.
near the body.
Good job.
If the owner becomes the source of pressure, the cat's
No,
fear
you're
begins
not getting
attaching not
away.
only to water, but relationship moments.
Stay.
That can create hesitation
I just
even
wanna-
outside bath time, especially when the cat sees the bathroom or hears the faucet. So this issue is never only about hygiene, because it also shapes trust, predictability, and emotional safety between owner and pet. A cat who believes escape will be respected
It's okay, little
often
one.
calms
We
faster,
can stop.
even when still unsure about the experience itself. A cat who expects forced handling stays
I
tense
know you
sooner
don't like it, but
because
it has to be
anticipation
done.
alone
Let's just get it
already
over
pushes
with.
the body into defense. This is why gentle consent-like pacing matters so much with cats. Even during ordinary care routines
It's
at
okay,
home,
little one.
you are not asking
We'll
the
take our
cat to
time.
understand your cleaning
Purr.
logic. You are helping its nervous system stay out of crisis. That requires reading small signals like flattened ears, crouching, tail tension, wide eyes, or sudden stillness before movement. Those signals are the cat's early language saying, "I feel unsafe, uncertain, and close to
wanna
reacting if
try it
pressure
today?
continues." If the owner notices those signs early and pauses, the cat learns
Oh,
that
careful now.
communication can change what
Hiss.
happens next.
Oops.
That lesson builds
Just a little.
trust, and
Hiss.
trust is what
Okay,
slowly
all right.
makes difficult
Oh,
care
careful,
routines
it's
feel
okay.
less frightening over time. So why do cats seem afraid of water? Even when
Necro.
water is meant to help them
It's
stay
okay,
clean.
little one.
Because to the
We'll be
cat,
slow this time, I
water often
promise.
means heavy fur, strange skin sensations, lost control, cold shock, and memories of unwanted handling. And the more that fear is forced, the more firmly the cat believes water always arrives with danger and helplessness. But when the owner slows down, offers warmth, and respects the cat's limits, the body begins learning a different story. Then water stops being a symbol of sudden threat and becomes just another sensation the cat no longer has to fear.